Well, hello guys, it's Cricket YouTube Daddy here. I've just finished work and I had to get rid of a load of cardboard and a couple of things. So I've just popped up at Horside Chippy. You can probably see it out there. Yeah, there we go, on Horside Lane. So I'll just open the window and I'll show you where we are. So the back of me is the bridge and over there is the Solara Centre. So I've just got, guess what I've got? Scallop and chips. I've had scallop and chips for ages. So we got scallop and chips. It's Scallop and Chips Tuesday. Scallop and Chips Tuesday. Who knew? Right, let's just put that there. There we go. And I'm in my lovely van. And Roy's here. Roy's happy now. See, big smile on his face. He's got his daddy back now. So he's been looking after the van. And I've cleaned all them horrible, the rest of them crapkill, so-called crapkill stickers off. So they've gone now. So now, it's time for my scallop and chips. I've got my scallop. Oh. Not hot. So nice. So, scallop and chips. £2.85, I think. So a scallop, I think they're about 50p scallops. And I've only got a small bag of chips, to be fair, because I wasn't that hungry. I just wanted a bite, so I've only got a few chips. So, like normal, the food's always good here. For those of you who don't know where I am, if you're like driving along the prom and you've got the mirror ball, directly behind the mirror ball is the Solara Centre. That's where we got our crap table. And behind that, you'll see a bridge that goes over the railway, and that takes you up to Horside Lane, which is where I am now. And you just go over the bridge, like that, and it's just on the right-hand side. So there's the bridge, directly behind me, and behind that is Horside Lane. Dead easy to find. So if you're driving, Doddle, but if you're walking, or a tram, you can get a tram up to the mirror ball and then jump off at the mirror ball. I'm assuming there's a stop there. I think there's a stop round there somewhere, the Solara Centre, and literally it's a 4 or 5 minute walk behind the Solara Centre. You can always go and get your fish and chips, and the back of the Solara Centre, there's a few chairs and a kids park and stuff like that, so you can always go there and eat them. But they're cracking. Can't knock it, because it's not a tourist chippy per se. It's like a local chippy, because it's slightly away from the front, and obviously they're relying on return trade. People on the front, no, not all of them, but I'm just generalising it here, which I know I shouldn't do, and I should never stereotype things like I ever would. It doesn't matter to them, because they get different customers all the time. When you're dealing with a local chippy, you're dealing with the same people all the time, so they have to be good. So, so nice. Oh, and we've not done the fluffy chip test, have we? So there we go. Crispy on the outside, just cooked perfectly. Let's break it open and let's look at the fluffy test. There we go, nice and fluffy on the inside. There we go, close-up job. There we go, absolutely cracking. Actually, it's been ages since I've had scallop and chips, so I thought I would just do it. Anyway, we've got a plan for you. You know, we're doing we've been talking about doing going back onto the crap table. Anyway, we've got a mystery guest. A famous YouTuber is going to be joining us. I'm not going to tell you who it is. You've got to guess, but there will be, possibly next week. I've been working with him today. So there will be a famous YouTuber joining me and Pete at the crap table. Can you guess who it is? Please put your comments in below if you can guess who the famous YouTuber who we've invited for a meal out at the crap table. So anyway, oh, this is so nice. I'm not going to bother scoring these chips because I've done it so many times before. You know it's good because I come back here. You know my two favourite chippers in Blackpool? This one here and the one up at Mearside, which is up by the windmill. We've gone down there a few times, but I'm nowhere near Mearside at the moment. That's the other side of Blackpool. I just happened to be up at the Solara Centre, so I thought I'll go and get me dinner. So I'll just finish these scallops. I'll just show you the scallop. There we go. So just right it is, a nice potato. What do you call them? Scallops or potato fritters? I call them scallops. But so right. For 50p you can't go wrong. I would much rather a couple of scallops than a fish. Not just because I'm tight, but there is obviously an element of that. But they just taste so nice and they're so filling. I don't mind a bit of fish, but it's the batter on the fish I don't really like. Not overly keen on batter on fish, and especially if it's not done right. And they've got batter bits in there, so you can have a chips and some batter bits. I didn't fancy any batter bits or scraps or whatever you call them wherever you're from. Obviously, they call them scraps up here, but where I'm from we call them batter bits. I didn't fancy any anyway, but I do see, and obviously batter bits are free anyway. So you can always get some chips and some batter bits up here. Nice friendly staff in there. There's normally, I guess it can get quite busy in there. It wasn't busy this time to be fair, but it can get quite busy. Anyway, let's go for a drive home now. Right, I'll just get a cigarette. And there's already children watching this video. You shouldn't be watching it to start with because this is for over 18 people. But if you are watching it inadvertently, yeah, don't start smoking, okay? I'm not advocating smoking. Smoking is bad for you, okay, guys? I just come from a generation that we didn't know any better. And obviously I started smoking 35 years ago. But we didn't know any better then, so don't start smoking and don't start vaping either, because I reckon that's probably as bad for you. They've got no data on it at the moment, but it's still probably as bad for you. Because the vaping was actually designed to get people to stop smoking. But it ended up, the horrible people who make vapes ended up curtailing it to go towards kids. You know, the bubblegum flavour and stuff like that. And pretty colour, so they started targeting towards kids. Anyway, so it's not clever to smoke. It's really not clever to smoke. It makes your breath stink. It costs an absolute fortune, yeah, and it'll kill you eventually. So if you don't smoke, don't start. Okay, that's my public health warning here. Okay, do as I say, not as I do. There you go. Anyway, so I'm on Horseside Lane at the moment. Yeah, and I'm just turning to the right onto Lizard Road. I'm up by the Farmer's Arms. I have been in there, but it's been a while. I believe it's a food place. I think it was the last time I went in there, but I can't remember. Oh, there we go, got my iPad again. I know I've got to get a my thing out my car. Because obviously I've left the car at home now, so Karen can actually go have a car back. I would turn the camera around, but I can't do it while I'm filming. And if I do it, it'll stop the filming, then I'll have to connect it together and do some editing and stuff like that, and I don't do that. So as I said, please put your guesses below who you think the famous YouTuber is going to be that me and Pete have invited to the crap table for a evening of culinary delights. I think we're going to Italian actually. I think that was what we decided on. And hopefully it should be next week before things get a bit too busy, because we're only a couple of weeks off things getting busy. And not forgetting that I'll be moving shortly as well. So I'm on the corner now of Blizzard Road and Watson Road. You can't see where I am because all you can see is me in my beautiful van. And Rory. Rah! But this does mean I can drive all the way home now and you won't know where I live. And you will find out where I live very shortly, because I will be doing a moving video on me moving away from where I used to live. Now obviously I'm not going to put it up until I've moved, and I won't be showing you where I'm moving to, but you will see where I used to live. There's probably a few of you already know. If you do know where I live, don't write it on the internet, okay? So I'm just going over the bridge on Lizard Road, the old railway bridge. There's got a pelican crossing right on the bridge, right on the peak of it, which is an absolutely stupid idea. Oh, there we go, drop the iPad again. So going home, I've got a little bit of work to do in the house now. Because there's a couple of jobs, a couple of repairs I was going to do, which I promised the guy who I sold the house I was going to do. Because as you probably know, I had a new roof put on the house, and it meant I had an old window taken out of the roof because it was leaking, because I had a brand new roof put on, and it's obviously left the inside needed plasterboarding, and I did agree that I was going to fix that before I moved out. And so I've just picked up the plasterboard today, so I can actually fix that tonight, but I can start it tonight, because I did promise, as I said, because I'd had a brand new roof put on last year, it left plasterboard missing off the roof where the window used to be. So that's my job tonight. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave you here. That was just a quick drive around. Well, it wasn't really a drive around for you, was it? It was just basic me and Rory scropping chips and filling our faces. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget, if you like this video, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. And please put in the comments below your guess of who do you think me and Pete, or what famous YouTuber me and Pete are going to be having a meal on the crap table with sometime next week. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll speak to you later. Bye for now.